nature tells us that we must resist at peril of our immortal souls.
Oh, God.
Remember Sodom.
Yes.
Remember Gomorrah. Remember, he who lies down with the harlot is doomed.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
He who takes his pleasure on this earth will never enjoy the blessings of the next.
Yes. Oh,
Revelation tells us of the whore of Babylon, how the kings of the earth had been made drunk with the wines of her fornication, how this abomination had brought the fury of the Lord upon the fornicators. We see that the lusts of the flesh is a portal to the vast, fiery, bottomless pit of hell and damnation.
Lyman Gage, traveling musician and breaker of hearts, has a gift some men would envy.
my angel.
But he is about to have his most dangerous affair.
Rachel, my love, I've had enough religion for one day, darling. My God!
A romance with the dead man's gun.
Come back, you fiend!
In the American West, a gun touched by evil passed from hand to hand, changing the lives of all who possessed it. Its origin unknown, its dark legend grew, till it came to be known as the Dead Man's Gun.
Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Pop a little gas. Come out tonight and dance my life.
You had your way with my wife, and that's you're gonna die, you slack-gutted son of a sow!
Hell. You ain't the preacher. I don't even know you. Well, let's see who you belong to. Oh, yeah. Fine ass, if I recall. Melanie.
See you in the next life.
We're all in agreement. Send in the downlight.
It has been less than a year since the passing of our beloved Elder Wallace. He died, leaving 8 widows and 13 children alone and bereft. While we were still grieving, a silver-tongued devil named Lyman Gage, pretending to be one of us, took the place of our beloved Wallace. He married all 8 widows, having his connubial rights with each of them, and then left in the night. This crime cries out for blood atonement. It must not go unpunished.
always, I am happy to do the work of the Lord. I have never laid eyes on this sinner.
You will find everything you need here.
Then I shall accomplish my sacred task.
Excuse me, may I join you?
I beg your pardon, but do I know you?
I couldn't help but notice your eyes. Even from across the room. Well, they are the most beautiful eyes I have ever seen.
I appreciate the compliment.
Sparkling, liquid, and so deep. Your husband must be constantly hypnotized.
Oh, I'm not married, sir.
Well, I'm surprised. May I join you?
I suppose.
My name is Lyman Gage. And you are?
Emily. Emily Ogilvy.
Hello, Emily. Well, your hands are as beautiful as your eyes. Oh, no, don't be shy. No. Some women are like fine guitars. Their true beauty lies hidden until the right player comes along. Their hands are like the strings that must be touched and stroked with just the right pressure to make the richest sound. And their bodies must be held tenderly, yet securely, so that each note blends in harmony to produce the greatest pleasure.
Maestro! I am so happy. But you're not?
It's nothing.
No, tell me if there's anything.
Well, there was something I wanted to talk to you about, but it doesn't.
Anything, Ryan.
Well, I've been waiting for some funds to come from my banker in San Francisco. There's some problem with the stage. Apparently the bridge is washed out in Lovell. The upshot of the whole thing is that my money won't be here in time for the ceremony.
That's nothing to worry about, silly. I've got plenty to pay the expenses.
It's not the expenses, Emily. It's the ring.
I'd be happy with anything, Lyman, you know that.
Yes, but just anything is not right for you. For us, for our wedding. Look. It's from southern Africa. It's very rare. It sparkles. Just like your eyes. One of a kind, Emily. Just like you are. Oh, darling. I only plan on getting married once in my life. And I want it to be perfect.
I'll lend you the money.
No, I couldn't let you do that. I think we should postpone the wedding.
Postpone? We can't do that. I booked the church. No. You must let me lend you the money. After all, I do have to have a wedding ring.
Well, yes, but only if that's truly how you feel.
That is truly how I feel, Lyman. Now, not another word about it.
Just until next week, then.
See? You needn't have worried about anything.
Emily.
Now, if I hurry, I'll just make it to the bank. You wait here. Here you go, darling. I'm gonna go change for dinner.
And I'm gonna run the store before it closes.
See you then.
Oh, it takes money to make money, boys.
Do you know a man named Lyman Gage?
Deal me out of this one, okay, boys?
One ticket, all the way to the border.
Thank you, old timer.
She leaves out front here in 40 minutes.
Sounds good to me.
Do you know this man?
I've seen him, but he's gone. He bought a ticket to Calgary. Stage left about 40 minutes ago.
That's true.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find this man. Do you understand? It may take me a bit of time, but I will find him. And when I do, there will be blessings for those who have helped me. Those who have hindered me will not have to wish they were in hell. Now, are you telling me the truth?
Calgary, up in Canada.
Thank you kindly.
gone.
You did real good, old-timer. Here, a little something for your trouble.
Now, you better get moving.
I'll just wait here for that stage to El Paso.
No, you wait outside.
See, it's only 20 minutes.
Look, Frank, if I'm asked, I want to say I never saw you again. And I want it to be the truth.
Lyman? Is that you? Lyman Gage? Don't pretend you don't know me, Lyman.
You have made a mistake.
Do you think
Leave me
you think
alone.
I'd forget your face?
Leave me alone. What's the problem, miss?
Sheriff, this man is a swindler and a thief. He bilked me out of $100. Arrest him immediately.
This woman is out of her mind. I've never laid eyes on her before in my life.
He's lying! I'm from Medicine Falls. He courted me. We were engaged. He conned me into lending him the money to buy a diamond ring. And then he took the money and he left town.
Ma'am, I am sorry you were bilked, but I am not the man. I have never met you. I've never been in Medicine Falls. If I had been, I'd have better things to do than swindle a spinster.
You bastard! You stole my money! You broke my heart.
Obviously, the woman is hysterical, Sheriff.
No! No, wait! Wait! I confess. He was intimate with me, though we weren't married yet. This is a sin, I know. But I also know that he has a mole on his backside in the shape of a teardrop, and I wouldn't know that if we hadn't met.
It's ridiculous. I don't have any damn birthmark.
We can settle this right now. We'll just go behind this building.
Sheriff, I am not inclined to drop my trousers for you, or for anyone else. I'm going to El Paso.
The only thing you're going to do, mister, is stay very still. Now, reach for your toes. One hell of a pistol. One ticket to El Paso, $89.43. That's less the $100 that we already give back to Miss Ogilvy. One pocket watch. Is this yours?
Yes.
You play?
Some.
Yeah. I like a little music sometimes.
You know, Sheriff, I'd like to speak to a lawyer.
Well, there's Abe Sheffield from Laramie. He comes by about once every 2 months. You just cool your heels in there until he comes. Come on, friend. You can consider it time served.
It just doesn't seem fair, Sheriff. I mean, she got her money back.
Listen, let me give you a piece of advice, mister. You take your punishment quietly. Because I don't like rebels, upstarts, troublemakers of any kind. It makes me gnarly. And if I get gnarly, you'll be scraping your face off the ass end of my boot. Claire! You're home!
Oh, indeed. I'm so glad to be here. Morning, Dooley.
Morning, Miss Claire. It's good to have you back.
Would you give me a hand?
Yes, I will. Now you look after things here, Dooley.
Yes, sir.
That the sheriff's daughter?
What's it to you?
Just curious.
Sheriff says I'm not to talk with the prisoners.
Dooley.
You trying to bribe me?
No, I'm not trying to bribe you. It's just that somebody answers my questions, they deserve a little something in return for their troubles. You know, buy yourself some smokes.
What do you want to know?
Where's she been?
Back east for a while, visiting her sister.
She married?
Why? Are you interested? Before you got close, Sheriff, and put a bullet right between your shoulder blades.
We wouldn't want that, would we?
Nope, I guess not. At least not while you're flush. You're not as sharp as you think you are.
Oh, yeah, why's that?
I don't smoke.
Golly, Dooley, you got me there. You're pretty smart.
Yep. Smarter than you.
Starlight and dewdrops are waiting for me. Gone are the cares of life's busy throng. Beautiful dreamer, awake unto me. Beautiful dreamer, awake unto me.
Dear Claire, please forgive this intrusion. I'm a humble prisoner, but I've noticed you through the bars of my cell. I've never believed in love at first sight, but now I do. If you honor me with a visit, you would make me the happiest man on earth. Yours ever, Lyman Gage.
Please don't try to communicate with me or I'll have to tell my father. And believe me, if I do, you'll be singing a whole lot higher than you are now.
Anything wrong, sweetheart?
No, nothing, Daddy. Nothing at all. You know, I just heard the prettiest music coming from you.
Yeah? Just some swindler who can carry a tune. I'm afraid I'm not much competition for you, sweetheart.
You're fine, Daddy.
Sheriff, knight to rook 7. Then she swaps knights and she's trapped. Try it, try it. Now you're rook. You're rook. Congratulations. Sheriff, could I have a word with you? What do you want? I could teach her a lot. But I've played with the best. That's how she's going to improve.
Well, if she's willing, I don't see what harm you can do through these bars. But no talking. Except about chess. You try anything and I'll crack your head like a walnut. See?
I meant what I wrote you. I can't stop thinking about you ever since I saw you. And now to be this close, to feel you so near me. Smell your hair, sweet as honeysuckle. To see your eyes, so deep, even prettier than I dreamt. If you would only talk to me and tell me how you feel.
You heard my father, no talking.
Check me.
Next game.
I thought about you all last night. I couldn't sleep. If you'd only give me some sign that at least you thought of me, if only for a moment. Claire, you're breaking my heart.
Mr. Gage,
Please. At least call me Lyman.
Claire, we'll be late for dinner.
Coming, Daddy. Goodbye, Mr. Gage.
No. Let me show you. It's time for the Lyman Gambit. You see the queen's soft position here? How vulnerable she is, guarded only by a rook. But look how my knight thrusts here. Knight to queen's 4. Gentle, firm, and so her bishop falls. Queen feels the pressure. She dodges. Bishop's 3. She's in danger. But maybe she enjoys the danger. She likes the pressure on her flanks. She backs off coyly. Queen to king's 4. But my knight responds forcefully. His final push. The queen surrenders. The pawn, neglected, moves to the back row. And the queen is reborn. And now my king is vulnerable. In fact, it's checkmate. For you.
That's enough for today.
Come.
I had no choice.
Lock the door.
Don't worry. Daddy won't be back for hours. Now you must promise me you won't try to escape.
You are all I want.
You egg-sucking dog. Move away, Claire.
Please be sensible here.
Sensible? You're finished, mister. That's my daughter, the light of my life.
Oh, please, I'm sorry.
too late for that.
Give him to me.
And do you, Lyman, take this woman Claire to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
One ticket to El Paso. You can cash that in for a start. $89.43. And a pocket watch. You got your guitar, and that's about it.
Aren't you forgetting something, Sheriff?
Oh, the gun. Well, I gave that to Claire. Kind of an insurance policy. I think she can handle it. You know, Lyman, you're the luckiest man alive. I'm going to give you two newlyweds a house outside of town. I'm not going to guard you day and night, after all. You are my son-in-law. But you do anything to make her unhappy, try to leave, for example, and I'll hunt you down. They're in a rat hole small enough for you to hide in, and when I find you, you'll wish that I'd blown your head off back in that cell like I probably should have done anyhow. You understand? Good. You go play her some of that sweet music of yours.
Aren't you going to carry me over the threshold? Lyman! Lyman, would you come here, please? These corners are a mess. Need crisp, square corners. Like that. The way my mother did them. Would you redo it, please? Sweetie? Lyman. That's good. Very good. Further down. Now up a bit more. Now down. A little to the side. You need to concentrate, Lyman. More pressure. No less. Now down by the heel. That's it. Good. Now, for dinner tonight, I think I'd like the chicken. No, maybe the ham. I won.
I told you I'm a good teacher.
No.
When?
When I say so.
When will that be? We've been married for 4 weeks.
Have you ever been to Adobe Wells?
No.
Remember a woman there? Blonde, medium height, chestnut eyes and dimples. You had a torrid affair. That was my sister. My sweet, sweet sister. 5 days of bliss. And after she gave you all her love, loaned you all her money, and believed all your promises for the future, you took off, not a word. You left her penniless, her life a shambles. She fled back east to Boston. I followed her there. Now, she's in St. Hilda's Asylum for the Insane. I have a better name for it. Home for the broken-hearted. never told my father what happened because she was so ashamed.
You've got the wrong guy.
Shut up! How many string-plucking Lotharios with a mole on their ass are there? How can a man get to be like you, Lyman? How can you treat women like this? Tell me.
I don't know. Why make one woman happy for a lifetime if you can make so many happy for a short while?
What? Well, you won't do to others what you did to her.
You set me up.
Checkmate.
You're crazy. And I don't have to stay here.
I don't mind being a widow, Lyman. Maybe I'll kill you. Maybe I'll tell my father what you did to my sister, and he'll kill you for sure. Either way, you are done. You had your way with women you neither knew nor cared about, but it all stops here, Lyman. With me. I will pay you back for my sister and all the others you've forgotten. Now, you know what I feel like? A song. That pretty song you played for me in jail.
Beautiful dreamer, awaken to me.
You sing beautifully, Lyman. What a shame, Lyman. I'll buy you another. Yes, I would like a neck rub. Lyman? I'm going over to Mrs. Parker's to help her with her canning. When you finish the polishing, you can take a little time off.
Thank you, Claire. I'd like that.
Good work, Lyman.
Okay, let's go. Everybody out. Don't move, son. You may live to tell the tale. Come on. Come on, old man. Come on, ain't got all day. All right, old man. Show me what you got. Much obliged. Thanks for your contribution. What you got in here, huh? Gold bricks. Well, look at this. She's on. Huh? But not dangerous. Don't you know an empty gun ain't no good, little lady? Let me lighten your load. Okay, boys, let's go. But I like the hairy lady. Let's take her along.
Had Lyman more respect for women, he might have avoided this unfortunate turn of events.
But you don't understand. I'm not a lady.
That's just what we're looking for.
A blind date without romance, arranged by the dead man's gun.
Oh, you're bleeding. Oh my God, you're bleeding.
No. No. It's not my blood.
Oh God. Where did it come from?
Johnny Coburn is a sleepwalker, a condition over which he has little control. Until now, he has escaped harm during his nightly wanderings. But the sleepwalker will soon have a rude awakening as the new owner of the Dead Man's Gun. In the American West, a gun touched by evil passed from hand to hand, changing the lives of all who possessed it. Its origin unknown, its dark legend grew, till it came to be known as the Dead Man's Gun.
Maybe later, Kate.
Johnny, please. There's got to be a reasonable explanation for it. You probably just wandered into somebody's henhouse.
Why don't I remember any of it?
You've done stranger things in your sleep before and never remembered a thing.
Wandering around the general store?
You must have had a dream about candy because you woke up with chocolate all over your face. There's no explaining where you go. The point is, Johnny, you've never done anything hurtful to anyone.
But I never came home with blood all over me before, Kate. Where'd it come from?
All it means, Johnny, is that today somebody's gonna be eating chicken instead of eggs.
Boy, I hope you're right.
It's not a question of how much land, gentlemen, it's the location.
As always. Gentlemen, an acceptable survey will require time, huh? Need to begin at once.
Morning, Mr. Cunningham. Judge.
Morning. Morning, John. Have you had a chance to think about that proposal I made to you?
Well, sir, I have thought about it. But that shop is about the only thing me and my wife have.
Well, my offer could change all that for you, John.
I realize that, sir. We're gonna have to talk about it some more.
Well, you do that. You and your wife. Let me know what you think.
Come on, Riley, we've matters to attend to.
I can begin surveying down at the north end of town.
Well, that might be a little premature. Coburn hasn't responded to my offer.
He will. He's a fine man.
Yes, maybe a lot smarter than he looks.
Go about your business, folks. I'll come and talk with you later.
Morning, Wesley.
Johnny? When was the last time you seen Lars Hovig?
A couple of weeks ago, he brought in his family's shoes for repair.
You haven't seen him since?
No? Why, Wesley? There's been some trouble?
Yeah, you might say. Lars was shot dead last night.
Good Lord. Who could have done that?
Damned if I can figure it out. There's nothing missing. Doesn't look like the door was broke open, so it wasn't a robbery. No sign of any fight either. Maybe he knew who it was.
Well, most folks around here kind of like the Swede.
I don't recall seeing any strangers around here lately, Johnny, do you? I didn't think so. I better start asking around. Do me a favor. Find out from Kate if she's seen Lars with anybody unusual in the last couple of days.
Oh, yeah, sure, Wesley.
Between you and me, I don't even know where I'm going to start looking for his killer. Which means I best get to it.
Kate? Where'd this gun come from?
I was gonna tell you about it, Johnny, but I know how much you hate it when people barter instead of paying cash. Lars begged me to take it in trade. His family really needed those shoes. Well, Lars told me to hold it against his bill for 30 days, but now we got a perfect right to sell it. I think we should do that and give the money to his wife and kids.
Maybe I would use us.
They need it more than we do.
Where do you suppose Lars would get something like this?
I don't believe I've ever seen you with a gun in your hand before.
Do I look so different?
Mm-hmm. Kind of dangerous. I think I like it. You gonna take me to the dance tonight?
Maybe.
You dance all night?
All night.
All night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cunningham family and its businesses flourish because of the hard work and dedication of the people of this town. So I think the very least we Cunninghams can do to thank you is to provide you with this evening of entertainment. Enjoy yourself.
Let's sit this one out, honey.
Johnny, you promised.
We can dance later.
I don't know how you can deny a beautiful lady.
Thank you, Wesley. See, he appreciates me.
I've always been a woman of style, okay?
I want to dance.
With your permission, sir, it would be my pleasure, ma'am.
Do you know that man, Wesley?
Salesman of some sort. He's just traveling through and his wagon broke down. He's leaving in the morning, though. Not a bad dancer, though, is he?
Thought about my offer, John?
Well, Mr. Cunningham, I'm still thinking about it.
An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. You add it up. I think selling would be in your best interest.
Yes, sir. Kate?
What's wrong?
I noticed you were gone a while.
Was I?
At the dance?
You jealous of that man?
I'm just a shoemaker, Kate. I don't make much money, and I probably never will.
Johnny, since the first time I saw you, I have never wanted another man. You're everything to me. Everything.
curious more where that came from.
What are you doing?
Kate?
What? What is it? You don't remember anything?
I don't remember where I was last night. Gloria?
Good morning, Johnny. How are you?
I'm well, Gloria. How about you?
Oh, I'm fine, Johnny. But at the dance, you seem to be avoiding me.
What can I do for you?
It's these shoes.
Store-bought. What's the matter with them?
Well, they pinch. They're a little tight. It's bothersome right here, Johnny. I think about you, Johnny. Do you think about me?
Please, Gloria. That was a long time ago. I was almost a boy.
Oh, you were old enough.
It was wrong. You were married then.
It was wrong.
Yes. And I'm married now.
Things can be worked out. You know, discretion has always been one of my, better qualities.
Gloria. My wife has no idea what happened with us. It wouldn't be good if she...
Johnny, between men and women, sooner or later, there are no secrets. Don't you know that?
I think I can fix these shoes.
Oh, I'm sure you can. You've always been really good with your hands.
Goodbye, Gloria.
Bye, Johnny. When shall I bring him in for fixing? Tomorrow?
Sure.
I'll stop in.
I'm scared, Kate.
What?
I'm scared of what I might have done.
of what I might still do when I go to sleep.
Rest. Don't think about all of that right now. Just rest.
Kate? Kate? Oh my God. Kate? Kate?
What did that poor woman do to deserve something like this?
Wesley? Oh.
Gentlemen, this town is very likely to panic unless we find out who's doing these killings.
I need something to go on. So far, he hasn't left a trace.
Wesley, are you telling me that 3 people have been killed by somebody without a motive and with nothing left behind?
That's right, Judge.
Gentlemen, we've got a madman on our hands. And that being the case, perhaps it's time we take action to protect ourselves from whoever's doing this.
Well, we had no choice. Huh?
I'm not telling you how to do your job, Wesley. But maybe we should organize night patrols. Or perhaps a curfew after sunset.
Found another dead body last night. Shot just like Lars Hovigen, that stranger. Same type of bullets, heavy caliber.
Wesley?
All I can figure is he picked Gloria because she lives alone.
Gloria Dunn?
Looks like she put up a fight, broke 3 fingernails. Must have put a mark or 2 on her killer. Maybe they'll have something to go on after all. Son of a bitch is a maniac. We're gonna have to take some precautions, and we best keep a close eye on the women around here.
Yes, Wesley, you're right.
Have you seen Kate this morning?
Well, she,
I saw her earlier going to the market. Alone. Maybe you better go find her.
Thanks, Wesley.
You were sleeping so sweet and peaceful, I just didn't want to wake you.
Do you know what they're calling this killer, Kate?
Johnny, please.
A madman. A maniac. Oh, sweet Jesus, there's 3 bullets gone. It's me. I'm the maniac. I'm the one they're looking for. I'm the one that killed Lars and Gloria and that stranger I must have.
Stop it! You still got no proof you've done anything!
Well, then who fired those bullets? I can can tell Wesley suspects me already.
No, you're imagining things, Johnny.
Do you know that Gloria broke 3 of her fingernails fighting a murderer? Do you still think I'm innocent?
Yes, Johnny, yes. You forgot, didn't you?
Forgot what?
You got me crazy last night. You know how I can get? I must have put those scratches there.
Oh, I'm not so sure.
Listen to me. When we go to bed tonight, I'm gonna sit up and watch you sleep. And when I get too tired, I'll just wake you up. If the killer strikes again, Johnny, you'll know it wasn't by your hand. Promise me. You'll get rid of this gun.
I will. I will.
Okay, spread out, boys. A couple of you behind the gunsmith. The rest of you follow me.
Hold it right there. Come on out of the shadow so I can see it. Well, what are you doing sneaking around at night?
Kate. You fell asleep.
I didn't mean to. It's okay. Johnny, I'm sure nothing happened. See? You're fine. Johnny.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I am.
Where are you going, honey?
I'm gonna get rid of that damn gun. I should have done it when you asked me to. Oh, good Lord. What did I do now? Did you move it?
You don't remember anything?
It's terrible, you know. It's just terrible. Well, it's shocking. I don't know. I just don't know how this town will survive the killing of Riley Cunningham. He was a saint. It's got to be the same one that's killed those other 3. There's just too many people just dying around here.
You admired Riley Cunningham. You knew what he meant to this town. What possible reason would you have to murder him?
Don't you see, Kate? I don't need a reason. There's something wrong with me. Something I can't see, that I can't touch. I think I'm crazy, Kate.
Stop. Doesn't make any sense.
Maybe not to you and me. But how did my gun get there on the ground next to Riley's body?
Nobody knows Lars gave it to you. We'll leave this town. We'll find another place to live.
No. I'd be a danger to people wherever I go. I could kill anyone, Kate. Even you.
No.
I'm gonna give myself up before Wesley has to come and get me.
We will find a way out of this. We'll find a way. Together.
I don't think we will. You see, it's like I told you. Lars Hovick gave it his payment the day he was killed.
Yeah, but if you fired this gun, wouldn't the sound of the shot wake you up?
I can't say. When I'm sleepwalking, nothing seems to make a difference. You remember that thunderstorm last summer? I slept through that like a baby. You know, Wesley. Ever since I was a boy, I always wandered in the night.
Yeah, but you never heard a fly.
Until I got that damn thing. I should have got rid of it. I don't know why I didn't.
I hate to say it, Johnny, but it all does kind of add up.
Have you reached a verdict, Mr. Foreman?
We have, Your Honor. We find him guilty.
Jonathan Coburn, the jury has found that the evidence that has been brought before this court clearly implicates you in all 4 heinous murders. As to your claim of having been asleep during the enactment of these crimes, in all my time presiding over this court, I have never heard a plea quite so preposterous. Your motives, I will confess, mystify me still. You have always been an upstanding member of this community. However, I have no recourse. Have you anything to say before sentencing? You may stand.
Johnny, there are no secrets.
It would be my pleasure, ma'am.
Maybe he knew who it was.
We will find a way out of this.
I'd be a danger to people wherever I go. I could kill anyone, Kate. I don't remember doing any of it, Your Honor. But that's not going to bring those poor people back. I'm sorry for what I've done. That's all I got to say.
Jonathan Coburn, regrettably, by the authority vested in me, 3 days hence, on the dawn of the 12th day of November, I sentence you to be hanged by the neck until such time as you are dead. This court is dismissed.
You can't do this, Your Honor! My husband was sleeping! You can't get down from anyone to sleep! What are we gonna do, Wesley?
I got to pay the price for what I did, Kate.
We'll appeal. Find a lawyer somewhere who'll help us.
It wouldn't be right. Riley Cunningham was the lifeblood of this town. Lars Hovick's family, they got no one left to provide for them. That stranger, his kin will never know what happened to him. And Gloria, I liked her a lot. I genuinely liked her. It's not their fault that their lives were cut short.
It's not your fault either.
And what if it wasn't your trial? What then?
Carry on with our lives, try to forget.
I killed 4 times. You've got to face it, Kate. I'd likely kill again.
Why don't you go on home for a while?
Oh, I plan on staying here tonight, Johnny.
That's kind of you. To be truthful, I don't mind the company.
Hey, you remember that school teacher we used to have? Miss Norcross? And what was her first name?
Elizabeth? Lizzie?
Lizzie, that's right. Remember what we did to her that time?
You mean what you did to her? And which time are you talking about? You about terrorized that poor woman when you brought in that skinned raccoon and told her it was her cat you found laying in the road. The way she keeled over, you're lucky your heart didn't give out right then.
But you were never part of any of our pranks, were you, Johnny?
What for? They were mean and stupid. I can't figure out how you turned out so decent. Here.
What's that?
We're about the same size. I put a lot of care into these boots, and they're barely broken in. I'd like you to have them.
I don't want your boots, Johnny.
Well, I won't have them wasted. And I don't want you hauling them off my feet after I'm dead and throwing them away. So take them now.
I'll wear these. Don't think I won't.
Wesley?
Yeah?
I was hoping you'd keep an eye out for Kate. Once things settle down.
You don't have to ask.
She's still young. And in time, she'll find somebody else.
Hi, Johnny. Johnny. Are you sleeping? you want to go somewhere? Where you going, Johnny?
I've never had a lover like you. How did I ever do without you? Johnny!
Kate. Judge. Judge Madding.
How did you get here?
What the hell is going on?
I never wanted this, Johnny. He made me do it.
Shut up, Kate.
You leave me alone. You've got to believe me. He's the one who killed all those people.
Shut up! Leave her! I want to hear what she's got to say.
That's right, Johnny. You listen to me. I'll explain everything, all right? He made me give him the gun every night.
My gun.
I'm sorry.
Why'd you do it?
I had to. He said he would kill me.
I thought you loved me.
Loved you? What were her exact words? I mend shoes all day for nothing. I hate my life. I hate him.
He's lying, Johnny. I never said that. I still love you.
The gun was her idea. She threw herself at me, begged me to find a way to get rid of you.
He's lying, Johnny. He killed his best friend. He killed Riley Cunningham. How can you believe a man like that?
Why Riley?
I did more than one favor for Riley Cunningham over the years. I covered up all of his dirty business deals. But he started to ask for too much too often. I said no. And that's when he threatened to blackmail me. Me. His friend. I had to do something about him. Just like Kate had to do something about you. So we set up our little arrangement. The other murders, of course, were just a diversion.
Stand up, Judge. And you come along, Kate.
Wesley, why did you bring him here?
He brought me.
Marshal, what you've heard in this room won't stand up in court.
Well, granted, I'm no flannel-mouthed lawyer, Your Honor. But if Kate here doesn't want to dangle right alongside of you, her testimony should prove that you killed 4 people and tried to make Johnny the 5th. Put on your coat. Riley died right here.
You let me out of that jail cell, Wesley. And I still can't figure out why.
One morning after Riley's killings, I came here and I looked at the ground. There was fresh boot prints by the body. When you handed me those boots of yours, I began to think. Prints on the ground were far too big to match anything you'd wear. The killer had to be someone else. It was your generous nature that saved you, John.
I suppose. I'm a little tired, Wesley. If you don't mind, I think I'll go lay down for a while. I could use a little sleep.
Some people live their whole lives while asleep. Johnny's eyes were finally opened by friendship, with a wake-up call from the dead man's gun.